Welcome back, and we are still at number 4, where we are going to still discuss the knee joint connection, part 3. This will be part 3, and if you look part 3, we'll just see how we can rearrange it and number it as which part is it should be, but I think it's part 3. Now, let me switch back to environment, technical structure environment, and this is where we are, and we want to place the stiffeners. So we use the bolt center to center to create some guidelines in creating the stiffeners. So I'll come to edit and come to points here. I'll come to any point and I'll snap and I'll snap. Let me just try snap right at the center there and try snap at right at the center here. I'm not really getting the center point of anything here. Let me just turn it into the meaningful rotation, and it appears that the placement of our points is wrong. So I'll just click undo, and I want the exact center points, exact centers of our balls, because I want just to use the ball centers as a guideline in placement of our of our stiffeners. So this is the center point of our balls, and this is the center point of our bolt. So I want to use this center line to snap at the edge of this plate. So I'm going to pick on that option of point and pick at any option, and I snap on this point and just mouse over this, and I'm not able to snap on it. So let me activate that, and I'll be able now to snap on it. Right click and come to perpendicular, and I'll be able to snap on that spot. So once I've snapped on this spot, I'll come back to point once again and select on that, select on it, right click and come to perpendicular, and I'll select on that spot. So I'll turn this, rotate this, I'll rotate this. If I turn it like this, we'll be able to see, but this point is useless for us. Let me just remove it. We have these 2 points. But prior to copying the 2 points, check the orientation of your axis. So I want to copy these points. I want to copy this point, and that point along the y-axis, but in the opposite direction. So the y-axis is here, and I want to prefix my dimension with a negative sign and key in 100 millimeter. So I'm going to click copy. So once I've copied that, I'm going to create a plate here manually by coming to plate, and I'll snap on this spot and snap on that spot, snap on that spot, and snap on that spot. I've created a plate. So this plate will be welded on this end plate. What do I do now? I'll refresh that, and I want now to chamfer this plate. Once I've selected that plate, I'll double click on this corner on that node and come to, if you double click on that node like this, select the plate and double click on the node here. This will bring the corner plate dialog box where we'll be able to chamfer, or we give options for chamfers, fillet, and all that. So we want to chamfer this. So our chamfer will be 30-30. Let's try 30-30 if it will work much better for us. 30-30 will be okay. Let me try 50 and see where 50 ends. So that will be okay. For 50-50, that will be okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to select on this, right click and come to copy. So once I've copied this, I'm going to turn this into a position that I'll be able to copy this accurately. So I'll copy it from this center here, but it's not pinned right at the center. Since I've selected on this, I'll right click and come to copy, and I want to snap right at the center of that bolt, and snap right at the center of that bolt, and snap right at the center of that bolt, and snap right at the center of that bolt. So let me come to navigate and pick rotation by point, and we have, though the bolting of this member will be a little tricky, but that shouldn't worry you. We can either get rid of it or you can just leave it where it is. So remember, first of all, this will be welded to that. I'll show you the procedure of doing those welding. So I'll select this stiffener, select that stiffener, select on that stiffener, and on this. So there's a stiffener we've left outside, this one here. So how do you create that? I switch back to grid line, elevation view, and I want to create a stiffener here. So I'll come create a point. I'll snap a point right there. So on that point, I'll give it a special copy, linear, and I want to copy it along the y-axis by probably 100 millimeter, right? 100 millimeter, but prefixed by a negative sign right there. Give it a negative sign. Click on that, and I want to create a plate. I want to create a stiffener plate. I'll come to steel and come to plate right there, and snap on that spot, snap on that spot, and snap on this spot. I've created a plate right there. So this is a stiffener we intend to have. So I can double click on that, and maybe create a chamfer there. Maybe 2020 probably will make sense to me, and I click OK. So we've chamfered that. So if I come here and select all these stiffeners, remember that we are customizing our joint, our knee joint. I'll come right here, right click, and come to mirror, and I want to use the center of these two plates as my mirror line. So I'll click and define my mirror line like that, and click on that, and click copy. So if I click copy, I will have my everything mirrored to the right position. So let me switch back to isometric view and check if what I've done, if what I wanted has been done perfectly well. Actually, it has been done as I had expected. So if I turn it like that, you can see we have that in place. So now I want to copy this on the other side, but we can't copy this if our XYZ plane is placed in that position. The way it won't copy, it won't mirror. So let's switch back to view and come to workplane tool. Let me just drag this. Let me just remove this recording symbol here. It is obstructing me. Now I'll come to view right here and come to workplane tool and click parallel to XYZ. This will change it to global position. So I want to select all the stiffeners that I intend to mirror on the other side and select on that while holding my XYZ, while holding the control part on my keyboard. So I want to rotate this. So once I've rotated this, I'm going to right click and come to special copy and pick on mirror. So I'm going to define my mirror line on the 2 points and click copy. So once I've done so, I'll right click and come to interrupt and rotate this. If I turn it like this, you'll be able to see I have my stiffeners already placed in the right positions. Don't mind about how we can bolt this. That we have many options. You can't remove it, or you can just leave it where it is. So we have created a knee joint between the rafter and the column. So the other part remaining is creating this end plate connection and the apex connection, which I think will be handled on the next topic. So let's meet then, and bye bye.